Welcome back everyone, my name is Echo, hope you're having a great day. Welcome back to a Minecraft Pocket Edition Q&A episode. If you're new to the channel and new to the series, this is a community-based series. How it works is, you leave questions down in the comment section about Minecraft Pocket Edition updates, new features, and more, and I answer them to the best of my ability from my Minecraft knowledge of playing the game for a very long time. Now, as me making this video today, 1.1 hasn't been released. Of course, things could change. I know 1.1 is currently the main focus. Guys, believe me, I get tons of questions asking about the release of 1.1. There is no official release date yet, and when it is, I'll be letting you guys know straight away. So starting off in today's video with last week's question, which you can answer above with this week's question, I said, do you use command blocks? Now 65% said yes, 13% said no, and 21% said sometimes. Now I'm probably in the yes category because I like to mess around with command blocks and try and, I don't know, just mess around with new features. Now command blocks are limited on Pocket Edition. The reason why I asked this question last week is because a lot of you want the introduction of structure blocks. And I feel if you want the introduction of structure blocks, you definitely need to learn command blocks first, because it kind of makes sense on how Pocket Edition is currently working. You learn command blocks, you learn commands, you learn how they work, and then you move on to structure blocks, and it makes things a little bit more simple for you. So that was the question last week. Click above me and answer the question for this week. So the first question we have in today's video comes from the Woodland Miner, hashtag AskEcho. When will we get new biomes? Question mark. Now 56 of you thumbed this up. Again, if you do agree with somebody else's comment, always thumbs it up. I put this in here, and that is because me as a Minecraft YouTuber and as a Minecraft fan, I feel that Minecraft definitely needs some new biomes. Now there are tons of biomes available on Minecraft Pocket Edition and in Minecraft in general, but I want like a dark, mysterious biome. I want something that's gonna make me really scared in the overworld. Something that's been, I don't know, rotten. Kind of, the only way I can explain it is if you guys have ever seen Lord of the Rings, you've got like the dark forests in there, or the Hobbit, and they're filled with spiders, they're evil. I want something like that, and I definitely would love to see the introduction of even more biomes to Minecraft Pocket Edition and Minecraft in general. But in terms of, are we expecting new biomes in Pocket Edition or in Minecraft in general? No. We're going to have to wait and see for 1.13 for the PC version, 1.14, but that's definitely something I'll poke the developers about. Like, please, please, we want new biomes, something different. Guys, leave your suggestions on types of biomes you think that would be a good idea for Minecraft Pocket Edition. The next one from Al Satin, which had 105 likes up, says, hashtag AskEcho, when do you think we will be able to see durability on our tools in numbers? Now, correct me if I'm wrong, I'm pretty sure this is only available on Minecraft Console Edition, PC, and Windows 10. Now, so many of you really would like to see this, and when I check the replies, so many of you are like, yes, please. I think this is something that's more than likely going to be in the works, but more than likely something that will be introduced when we get the combat update. I'm pretty sure that's when Jeb made it a little bit more explained in terms of durability, but having numbers on our tools for durability is definitely something that I think will come to Pocket Edition at some point. Again, there are loads of features missing from Pocket Edition that the other versions of Minecraft have, but there's a lot of features that Minecraft Pocket Edition has that other versions are definitely missing. I love that question. Thank you very much. The next one from Madness says, hashtag AskEcho, will they add Levitation Potion to Minecraft PE? No, I don't think it's ever going to be introduced. I think it would be way too overpowered. I think it's kind of pointless because it would kill you. I just don't think they'll ever introduce a Levitation Potion. Now, with that being said, there are tons of add-ons out there where people have introduced Levitation Potions. They've introduced the ability to get them. I'm pretty sure they've done it on Pocket Edition, console, and PC version. I just don't think it's going to be a thing that will be introduced. Unless, the only way I could think of how it would work is if you had like a potion bottle, and when it shulker fires a projectile at you, you have to kind of capture it. But there's no way you could capture like the big ball in a small glass. So I just don't think that's going to be introduced. I think that's just an effect that happens when it hits a person. But good question. A lot of you guys asked that one. The next one from Wolf Boy says, hashtag AskEcho, will there be parrots on the 1.1 update? There's two reasons why I put this in here. The first thing is just to explain to you guys that the developers have confirmed nothing else will be introduced to Minecraft 1.1. They have said this. They said for Minecraft Pocket Edition 1.1, nothing else will be introduced. They're currently focusing on bug fixes. So Parrots will not make it to 1.1, but it looks like Parrots will make it to 1.2. This is what Jeb kind of said on Twitter. He said some of the features that didn't make it to 1.1 will eventually make it into 1.2. Great question. Parrots are so much fun. One of my favorite features ever introduced to Minecraft. They are so much fun. Now this next question you can see here is the reason why I make this series. So at the top, I had a question saying hashtag Ask Echo. I think they should add combat mechanics. How to use it? Question mark, question mark. There can be a button to block in the bottom right. Is it good or not? It had 41 likes up. It had tons of replies, and I love the replies because you guys were kind of having a discussion on what you think would be a good idea for dual wielding, the combat mechanics. The next question says, I think they should press hold for your target because that would be efficient for combat. The next one says, no, there's already too many buttons. I love the fact that you guys are talking to one another, not hating on one another. You're just discussing how you think combat mechanics would work. And I love that. That's the whole point of this series. So we can have a discussion as a community. We can talk about features together. Because after all, I try and send as much information that I take from you guys in these videos and throw it at Microsoft and Mojang and be like, there you go, that's what the community wants. And they always definitely take them into consideration. Love that. Thank you very much, guys, for supporting that. The next one says, hashtag Ask Echo, will they add spawn chunks? This is a great question as well. So Minecraft Pocket Edition doesn't have spawn chunks with command blocks. So many of you have noticed, whether you've seen it in my videos or yourself, when you place down a command block, you put a specific command in there. When you go past a certain amount of radius, the command block is no longer active. So I did the Thor balls snowballs, and it only works in a small radius. When you go past the radius, the snowballs are back to normal snowballs. And yes, this is 100% confirmed. They will definitely be introducing spawn chunks to Pocket Edition, so command blocks will be universal in the world, which will be perfect for realms and so much more. But yes, love that question. Spawn chunks are definitely coming to Minecraft PE. The next one says, hashtag Ask Echo. 1 year ago, the developers of MCPE were saying something about a dream dimension. Do you think that this will ever come? And I was like, the Pocket Edition developers talked about this. So you know what? I hopped onto Google, I found exactly what they were talking about, and this was a tweet from 2015. Owen Jones tweeted saying, subject line, don't get much better than this. In future update, can you add dreams to Minecraft when you sleep, please? And Tommaso responded saying, maybe setting up stuff around the bed in a special way before sleeping sends you to a dream dimension, question mark. Now, I do think that they were just messing around with this. However, after reading this tweet, I kind of thought, how cool would it be, right, if this was actually a real thing? I don't know what you'd have to do. I don't know what the ritual would be, but you somehow ended up in a dream dimension, which was kind of like the Sky Island from the Minecraft story mode. How fun would that be? That would be so much fun. Maybe you're there for a limited time, and after the time runs out, it takes you back to the normal world. But if you're lucky enough, you might... Things that could happen on the island is... there could be like gold blocks that spawn, diamond blocks that spawn, but you have to fight a lot of mobs and so much more. I think that would be so much fun. And it was a random occurrence. It just happens anytime you sleep, not all the time. I think it's a good idea. What do you guys think about that? The next one from Creeper says, hashtag Ask Echo, when should they maybe make a bug fix / missing features update? Or maybe that together. I would be, as you, really happy to see that. So we've talked about this a lot. We've talked about the missing features. We've talked about bug fixes for Pocket Edition. I do think Pocket Edition needs to slow down a little bit because it's developing so fast, we can't keep up. But it's introducing more and more bugs that people aren't really happy about. I've seen the bug tracker for Pocket Edition, and it is the most active bug tracker. It is crazy. It is nuts over there. Go over there, check it. There are constant bugs being reported, but a lot of them aren't being fixed. A lot of them aren't being noticed, and that really bothers me. Something I really, really hate about Pocket Edition is when a new update comes out, it seems that the nether always breaks. With the skeletons, they just disappear. Spawners, they no longer have eggs in them. So there's things like that that really bothers me, and missing features. I think a combination of bug fixes and missing features will never happen. I think a missing features update needs to be introduced first, That will more than likely introduce more bugs, and then they focus on a massive bug fix. I would happily wait 3 or 4 months without having a Pocket Edition update, but have the game more improved, less buggy, less issues. I don't know about you guys, but that's definitely something I would like. Will it happen together? Who knows? Who knows? The next one from OnPixel says, #AskEcho. Do you think that a XYZ coordinates button will be added? A button? No. I know exactly how coordinates are going to work on Pocket Edition, and that is because I've talked to the developers. So their official aim for Pocket Edition is to make it like console version. If you've never played console version, how it works is when you have a map of Minecraft Console Edition, the coordinates are on the bottom. Every time you move, it automatically updates the coordinates. So at this current point, me and a lot of you guys are using coordinates add-ons. That is my best suggestion at this current point. But will there be coordinates on Pocket Edition? Yes. That is something that's definitely in development because we're all using coordinates add-ons at the point. So it's definitely possible. If we could do it, they could definitely do it. The next one says, #AskEcho. Do you think in the end of 2017 or 2018, they will add the pick block button? Okay, so the pick block has recently been confirmed for Minecraft Console Edition. Now, pick block is where you look at a specific block and you automatically pick it up in creative. This is fantastic for creative builders. It means that it saves them time having to go in the creative menu, find that block, remove the block, add a new block. Do I think it's coming to Pocket Edition? Yes, I think eventually pick block will make it to Pocket Edition. And I do think a lot of things are going to start to happen to creative in Pocket Edition, such as having the ability of custom flat worlds, having the ability of pick block, searching in Pocket Edition. I don't think you can search in the menus of Pocket Edition, right? Even in creative, or can you? I think you can. Yeah, you can. Yeah, you can. I'm lying to you guys. Ignore that. But yeah, I do think more creative features will be introduced to Pocket Edition, including pick block. I don't think it's coming in 2018. I expect that to be introduced this year, 2017. When? I couldn't tell you guys. The next one from Madness, again, says, #AskEcho. Can we put anything to our second slot in 1.2? For example, double swords or bows and sword. Okay, so we've talked about this a lot as well. And that's dual wielding on Pocket Edition. Now, console version is like Pocket Edition. We only have the ability on console version to put 2 things in the offhand. The offhand is your left hand. This is my left hand, this is my right hand. It might look weird on the face cam. In 1.2, I definitely expect dual wielding to be more developed. I don't know if it's going to be all items, but definitely more items. So Pocket Edition, or I think it's only, on Pocket Edition, we can only have the Totem of Undying and arrows. On Console Edition, it's only maps and arrows. So that's all a work in progress, and that's because it takes a long time to do this. It will be introduced, just not yet. Just not yet. 1.2, I expect it to be more items, fully complete. I really don't know about that, but hopefully. Anyway, the last question in today's video from Kayla, hey, #AskEcho. When will we get the full release of 1.1 update? And the reason why I put this in here, because there's been a lot of rumors going around, fake rumors, that 1.1 is coming this day or that day or this day or that day. 1.1 does not have an official release date. It could come out as early as next week. It could be another 2 weeks. It could be 3 weeks. But what I can tell you guys is I know the Pocket Edition developers are currently focusing on bug fixing the game. We do not have the introduction of any new beta builds, which means this is good news for iOS, Windows 10, and of course Android users, because the update is being pushed to fix the bugs to then be released. And personally, when do I think it's going to be released? Hopefully by the end of this month, the beginning of June, ready for E3. If you did enjoy today's video, be sure to thumbs it up, have a great day, stay beautiful, and I'll catch you next time. Bye!